Hi, I'm Angela Hayes, and I'm a candidate for the Career Services Manager position. I feel like I'm a great fit for this role, but I also know that I'm a great fit for the Galvanize culture as well. For one, I am a pineapple. So I love that this is a symbol of Galvanize, and I really can relate to the different aspects of the symbol itself. So for one, I'm hospitable. I love for people to feel known and welcomed in my presence. I want them to know that I'm a safe place and that they can share anything with me, and that I'm not going to do anything with that information to make them feel embarrassed or less than. I don't do that. I want people to feel energized. I want them to feel encouraged. I want them to feel of worth. And so I long for people to know that they can come to me and be themselves. And that is what I want. So I want people to know that I'm a safe place. And I know that if I were in Galvanize or at Galvanize, I would just engage with everyone that I came into contact with, and I would want to get to know them. I would want to understand their story, and I would want to know how to connect the dots for them so that they just feel equipped and ready to go. And then I also stand tall. So I am one who believes fully in myself. I know who I am, I know what I'm about, and I'm about work that's done well. I'm about doing things completely. I don't like to half finish things. I like for things to be fully thought out. I know my thoughts, I know my opinions. I value being on a team. I really, really enjoy collaborating, but I'm also not afraid to work on my own. So I'm fully confident, I learn quickly, I'm very teachable, and I'm a lot of fun. And then thirdly, I really think that this is it really goes with number 2 as well, but I like to put a crown on my head when I know that I've done everything in and with excellence. I feel like if it has my name on it, then it's personal responsibility, that's my skin in the game, as they say. And I really know that what I do reflects not only myself, but Galvanize as a whole. And I think what I really strive to do is think, do I want my name to be attached to that? And so I know that I like to put a crown on my head, just knowing that I did everything well, and I did it fully, that I didn't just do the job, but I did it well. So I'm a great fit. I'm a pineapple at heart, internally, all through and through. Thanks. Here is what it would look like if I were to consult Henry Ford to learn and grow courageously. Man, Henry, I just don't know. Model T is great, and I really think it's awesome, and it's changing lives. But the thing that, I don't know, I just keep coming back to is, what if we could make more? In that same time that you made one, what if we could just expound that and expand it so that we're, just changing so many more lives? I don't know, in my head I think of it as you have this line and people are just assembling it with parts and all at once, everyone does their own thing. I don't know, we could just call it an assembly line. What do you think? Here is an example of me consulting with Regina George and trying to encourage her to include other people. Regina, have you ever thought, I know this sounds crazy, but I get it. We've got our own lunch table and we've got our 4, and it's working really well. But I don't know, part of me thinks, what if we include other people who maybe don't like pink and don't want to wear it on Wednesdays? It just makes sense to me. I feel I want to get to know Susie in the band, and I want to get to know David in chemistry class, but I feel I just can't because of all these different rules and regulations that you put on this group. And I don't know, I don't know if I'm feeling that anymore. I really want to include other people in this group because I want to know what they're thinking and how they're feeling. And if you're not a fan of this, then I might just have to start my own group because I think they're worth it. And in this short clip, I am going to connect with Tom Hanks's character after he has just lost his best friend, Wilson. Wilson is a volleyball, and I don't think it's the best time to bring in the fact that Wilson's not a person. So this is how I would connect and show compassion. I am literally so sorry to hear of your loss, and I can only imagine the pain and suffering you're going through. It must be so isolating, and my heart is literally so sad for you. How are you doing? I know that we're far away, but I would love to just hear how you're doing and what you're processing, and really just hear how I can best help. I'm so sorry. I know that it must have been so nice having him around, and it really, grieving is real, so I really encourage you to take time to do this, but yeah, and please know I'm here if and when you ever need me. This is me talking with Jeffrey Skilling, the former CEO of Enron, circa 1998-2000, and I'm highlighting winning with integrity. So, Jeffrey, I would just really like to talk about something that's been on my mind, and it seems really weighty, like I feel weighted with it, but have you seen your books lately? Because one thing you're doing, it really makes me nervous. It's that mark-to-market thing where you're making your business look more obtainable and more enticing than it really is. I know that being like top dog is really important right now, and I know that Enron is doing amazing things. But what I'm worried about is just, I don't know, it just seems fishy. And I'm worried that it's going to really crash and burn in like just a matter of moments. So would you like to get together and maybe sit down? I know it's going to take a while. I know, because it's like years in the works. But maybe we could sit down and talk about where this all started and then get you back right on track. Because I really believe in Enron, and I think you guys are going to do amazing things, but only if you change course. I don't know what will happen if you don't, but the future does not look bright. Thanks again for taking time to watch the video and to review my application in its entirety. I really appreciate you, and I want to reiterate, while this video maybe poked fun at some of these cultural values in terms of examples, the meaning is definitely true. I am one who really enjoys making connections. I'm one who wants to respond to others with compassion and understanding. And though I might have answers for them in the moment, I really strive to have wisdom and discernment to know how and when to communicate with them so that, you know, it's received and understood on their end, and I'm not just speaking words. So yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that I am one who seeks to understand and connect, and I also am one who does not encourage cutting corners. I really want our students to take time to understand what they want and to really strive for it, and to think creatively, and to think with just gumption in general, to figure out how to problem solve and to really look at the world and see how they see themselves thriving and figuring out how to help them find their own place. So I am one that I feel like would be a really great fit for this role, and thanks so much for taking time, and I'll leave you with this. From one pineapple to another. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.